Hey y'all, so today we are doing a reading on Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty's marriage. A lot of people have asked me to do this reading, and so I'm going to do it. I do want to say that this reading is to do no ill will to anybody involved, whether it be Kenny or Nicki. I'm here to tell the truth, 100% of what I see. If you do not agree with the reading, if you do not care for what is said in the reading, you do not have to comment. You can continue to scroll. I know this is like a high profile reading. I don't need you in my comments trying to argue with me. I will block you if you do so, okay? All right. First things first, is Kenneth Petty abusing Nicki Minaj physically? Okay? I get a no. I get a no that he's not. I do see him having some energy around her money. He's like an extra responsibility for her. He sees her like as a good partner for him, and it's like she's his dream girl, but I don't see him being abusive to her physically. Okay? Does Kenneth Petty let Nicki Minaj get high off of pills? I get a no. I get a no, y'all. I get a no. He works hard to think about her feelings. He may even be overbearing to her, actually, where she wants time away from him sometimes to just have time to herself. But no, I don't see him allowing her to get high, okay? Is Kenneth Petty taking Nicki Minaj's money? I get a no. Their biggest issue is conflicts and disagreements about her mouth and how she comes across to him. He doesn't like how she distances herself from him when she's going through certain things. Everything is really not what it seems with Kenneth Petty, okay? So those are the hot questions. We got those out the way. How does Kenneth Petty feel romantically for Nicki Minaj? Now, a jumping card. The Spirit told me to pull 7 cards, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all see the cards. He feels ecstasy when he's around her. Again, this plays into the fact that she is his dream woman, okay? He honors her as the divine feminine that she is. He has some resentments towards her. He gets exhausted when she's doing certain things. It makes him unhappy. But he's manifesting changes within her, or for whatever he's wanting changes to come forward. Sometimes he feels abandoned by her, but he's gonna always come back for another round, okay? How does Nicki Minaj feel romantically for Kenneth Petty? She is kind of the same way, because look at the end of the deck, y'all. The ecstasy card comes up. But then she has, like, releasing, right? She releases, like, I don't even know what she could possibly be releasing, but these are the cards that I got for her. She gets the ecstasy, but she feels like she can release things around him. That's what just came to me. She feels like she can release things when it comes to him. He stresses her out, though, okay? But he has a beauty to him that she loves. She follows her intuition when it comes to him. I keep hearing he's her protector. He protects her. She thinks about just running away from him sometimes. I guess he get on her nerves that bad. But she's going to always come back around to him, too. He's healing her, okay? He's healing her. Will Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty get a divorce? Will Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty divorce? I'm gonna let y'all see what it says. What does that say? Where's the yes or no? I don't see it. I get a no. This card came out upside down. They're gonna have recovery from their financial loss, their spiritual poverty. There's gonna be a lot of improvement within their marriage. Okay. So I get no, that they want divorce. I don't know. What's another one? Has Arrogant Tay gossip about Nicki Minaj's business to anybody outside of her camp? Has Arrogant Tay gossip about Nicki Minaj's business to anybody outside of Nicki Minaj's camp? I could know. No, he hasn't. He has not. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. My bad. My nephews came in. But anyway. So, the next question that I wanted to ask is, does she still work with Arrogant Tay? Will Nicki Minaj still work with Arrogant Tay in the future? Will Nicki Minaj still work with Arrogant Tay in the future? I couldn't know. I couldn't know. I couldn't know. It's a lot of dramatic shit going on over there. Y'all see the Tower card? Everything's falling apart for her. She doesn't trust anybody. Will we still get an album in March of 2026? Will Nicki Minaj still release her album in March of 2026? Will Nicki Minaj still release her album in March of 2026? There'll be blockages. You didn't know, damn. There'll be blockages. She's gonna have to work really hard to get this album out. I'm not gonna take the no. I'm not speaking it. She's gonna release this album. Even though it'll be a lot of responsibility, Nicki Minaj is gonna release her fucking album. Okay. How does Nicki Minaj feel about Tasha K? Spirit, give me one card on how Nicki Minaj currently feels about Tasha K. One card on how Nicki Minaj currently feels about Tasha K. I don't know if I should take that, y'all. Okay. Tasha K, You're on a fine line. You're doing a little too much. She's not happy with you right now. Give me one card on how Nicki Minaj feels. Give me one card on how Nicki Minaj feels about Ra Ali. Don't be fooled by the smoke and mirrors with Ra. Give me one card, Spirit, on how Nicki Minaj feels for Cardi B. I wouldn't lie. I told y'all I'm never gonna lie. Give me one word on how Nicki Minaj feels about Jay-Z. I hope that answers all your reading questions. I love y'all. Love and light.